The Last Day of a Condemned Man, Victor Hugo. Today we are delving into a moving and potent book written by Victor Hugo, known as The Last Day of a Condemned Man. This little book will transport you inside the man's head sentenced to death. Still, you should not panic. This is not a depressing narrative. It challenges life, justice, and human nature and really makes one consider these topics. Victor Hugo intended for his novel to inspire thought. He wished society to challenge the death sentence. It is still pertinent today even though it was penned in 1829. Allow me to start the narrative. The book is penned as a diary. We are within the main character's thoughts. His name is unknown, hence that serves a purpose. Anyone might be him. This condemned man is about to be executed. He has been guillocated, death sentenced. We hear his ideas and emotions all through the novel. Knowing he will die shortly causes him anxiety, guilt, and hopelessness. Looking back on his life, he questions how it all got to be thus. Victor Hugo evokes for us the emotions of the condemned man. We feel his pessimism. Still, we also catch a glimpse of his little dreams and introspection times. The work is unvarnished and intimate. We seem to be reading a real-life journal here almost. This lends great emotional impact to the book. The man talks of his uncertainty-related anxiety. The sensation of the blade falling will be what? Is it fast? Will it damage? He probes the purpose of life. Should it all come to an abrupt end, then what was the purpose of it all? The man's reflections on justice throughout the book are among its best sections. He believes the penalty does not match the offense. Though he doesn't go into great depth on what he did, it is not the main emphasis. His views on the death sentence take front stage. It is a horrible and inhuman deed, he believes. He questions whether anyone who sentenced him ever considered what it is like to be condemned. He likens his execution to murder and labels those evaluating him as killers. Here is where the message of Victor Hugo really shines. The novel is a scream against the death sentence. Hugo aimed to have readers consider the framework of justice. Is it just to live a life serving punishment for a crime? Does killing someone provide lessons? Or is it merely payback? The narrative goes beyond the individual under sentence. Along the road, we also cross other characters. The chapter on his daughter is among the most poignant in the book. She is unaware that her father is about to pass away. Though he wants her to remember him this way, he also wants to see her. This section of the book is really moving. It demonstrates how the death sentence influences not only the individual sentenced. It compromises their families as well. We also encounter the apparently apathetic jailer. This differs from the raw feelings of the primary character. Just performing his duty is the jailer. He overlooks the man's misery. This emphasizes still another crucial book theme, the absence of humanity in the legal system. There also is isolation throughout the book. The individual under condemnation feels entirely alone. Though he is surrounded by people, none really knows his suffering. Nobody could assist him. Knowing his fate is set, he is imprisoned in his own head. Victor Hugo penned this work during a period when the death sentence was accepted rather widely. Still, he wanted others to recognize the human aspect of it. The book does not offer preaching or lectures. Rather, it lets us experience the anxiety and melancholy of a man approaching death. This is the reason the text has so potency. There is no political essay here. This is a somewhat private narrative. Let us now discuss some of the book's major ideas. Death and mortality is first of importance. The concept of confronting death runs over the whole novel. Still, it goes beyond the actual dying process. It's about our handling of the knowing that our life is about to end. For the condemned man, this knowledge is numbing as well as horrific. He cannot run away from it. This generates still another theme: time. Time turns against the man waiting for his death. Knowing that every hour advances him toward the end, he counts the hours. This drives suspense and urgency all through the book. Justice and the death sentence are still another main motif. As Victor Hugo makes abundantly evident, he opposes the death sentence. Still, he does not express it straightforwardly. He guides us through the feelings and ideas of the man convicted. We begin to doubt if the death sentence is really fair. The book also explores society's apathetic attitude. The folks surrounding the condemned guy continue about their daily business. They are not considering his misery. They never challenge whether the system is equitable. The death sentence is maintained in part by this apathy. Victor Hugo aimed toward reversing that. People should feel and think, he urged. He wanted society to view the condemned as people, not only as offenders. Let us now address the writing style. Writing of Victor Hugo is beautiful and emotive. Though the book is brief, it is bursting in strong language. Hugo wastes words hardly at all. Every line exists for a purpose. This makes reading the book fast but intense. The first-person point of view gives the narrative a more personal resonance. Within the head of the condemned man is ourselves. Viewed through his eyes, the world is different. Though we know nothing about him, this helps the reader to feel near to the character. That is the book's charm, though. It has nothing to do with his personality or activities. It has to do with his human nature confronting death. Let us now sum everything up. The Last Day of a Condemned Man is a stirring and potent book. It is a tale about mankind, justice, and death. The death sentence is brutal and horrible, as Victor Hugo makes very apparent. Still, he does not present this in a preachy manner. He guides us across one man's emotional range. This gives the book true and personal quality. Themes are still relevant today even if it was published approximately 200 years ago. This is the book you should search for if you want one that will cause you to feel and consider. Though brief, it packs a weight. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you like this video. See you in the forthcoming one.